Hello guys, this is RichG234 and welcome to my follow-up video to my Silent Hill fandom rant. Yes, I know it's been a while, but unfortunately I've been busy with school and I've been playing a lot of new games. So, I'm sorry. But I'm very happy to be making this as I'd like to respond to a couple of comments you guys made, and I'm going to thank some people I really want to thank for this, and I'm going to iterate some points that I saw in the comments that I thought were really good. You'll probably see them now as I mention them, as I will mention them in the comments. Okay, so let's just get this underway. We'll start with some comments. I'll tell you some negative and I'll tell you some positive. Let's just start with some negative. Okay, so this one, I don't think I'll say the person's name, but let's just say it anyway, okay. This guy said, very comfortable to be in the middle, like you say. People that want to be in the middle are called mediocre people. I can't stand neutral persons or people, I think he meant, because they contribute nothing to the discussions. It's good to be pro or against things, but it is so pathetic. Just sit back and see the fight from a good safe distance. And Richard, in my eyes, you're nothing but a coward. You're a disgrace for Silent Hill fans. Now, I did respond to this guy, and I told him he's entitled to his opinion, and I respect, so thank you for the comment. But I'd just like to say that I'm not the worst out there. I don't think I'm a coward just because I'm in the middle. I mean, when you got two sides fighting it over, I think it's nice to sit on the fence, because then you don't get involved in the fighting and make things worse. So, I'm not a coward. I'm not saying I'm a coward. Saying I'm a coward doesn't mean anything. But I'm a disgrace for Silent Hill fans? I'm not exactly bashing any of the games here. I'm not exactly saying, oh, Silent Hill 2 is crap. I like Silent Hill 2. I like the games. I'm not bashing anything, so how am I a disgrace for Silent Hill fans? I'm not trying to hurt anyone here. If I offended you, I apologize. But man, I don't think I'm a disgrace. But okay. Right, let's go on to another comment that I got. You are simply a consumer, not a fan. A fan is about enjoying researching the game and forming opinions based on canon and the game/media. The problem is that any neutral party only sees themselves as neutral because they see the two polar opposites and they believe they are in between the two polars. Your opinions will be hated by both sides and will lead to you being the victim of both sides before they go back to beating their chests. Just leave the forum and move somewhere else. Now, I'd like to actually disagree. I am actually a fan. I've played all the games. I've beaten all of them except for Homecoming, because it's a really hard game. And I pretty much know a lot about the series. Excuse me. So I think I'm a fan of some sort. I think. I hope so. They haven't hated me, actually. I've gotten good response from the both of them, so I think you're wrong there. But thanks for your comments. I can kind of see what you're saying there, and you've got a little bit of a point there. I can kind of see what you're saying there, so thanks for the comments. And that's the negative ones, I think. Yeah, that's the negative ones. Now let's go on to some positive ones. Miss Eoweniel, I can't pronounce this, I'm so sorry, I really am. I'll spell it out, Oweniel. Wise words, Richard. I completely agree with what you say. But like I said in the forums, I sadly think there are certain game genres that are more prone to attract people who are troublemakers. Survival horror just attracts people with a certain kind of psyche, I guess. But at the same time, there's the decent people that are stuck in the middle, like you say. Poor us, lol. Yeah, it's true. Look at first-person shooters. Battlefield, Call of Duty, bring on the wall. Seriously, those two fight like hell, and I know because I like both those games, so don't hate me for that. But I can kind of see, and yeah, it sucks that that people are stuck in the middle. So yeah, thanks for the comment. I was really happy with that. I got a response from the Great Debate. This is from Bob. Hi, this is Bob from the Great Debate, and I think you might be confused as to the purpose of our upcoming video series. When you said, I want a fair debate, that's actually what we're striving for. We want everyone to be able to jump into this fandom with their opinions and not be yelled at for it. Some things in the games just don't matter all that much, or don't have enough evidence for or against them, and we should not be at each other's throats over them. We're striving for civility. Yeah. That's exactly what I want. I want no fighting. I want a fair debate, and that is fantastic. I'm really glad you and Voidburger talked to me about contacted me about this. And thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I really do. Um, Another comment I got. Now this one was interesting. I don't think this is really a positive or a negative comment, but I kind of find this one interesting, and this will tie into the points I'm going to iterate in a minute. Just passing by, you can't be a true neutral, only undecided. You either believe Team Silent Games are the only canonical games, Twin Perfect's position, or they're not. Only solution I can see is having that distinction accepted in the fandom. Star Wars has a clear distinction between the movies and expanded universe, and separate discussions in that regard. Perhaps for Silent Hill, mark Team Silent or post Team Silent in topic before starting a discussion. Yeah, I think what you said there is true. I like the idea of the comparison to Star Wars, because that's completely true. Star Wars kind of has a similar thing there as well. But I suppose I'd be on the not side if I'm not really a true neutral then, but I don't know, I'm kind of confused, but I'd say I'm not on the not side, but I don't know, if I'm saying it wrong, then I'm sorry, but that's really true. The last comment I wanted to show was from the Silent Hills Historical Society. You should make the documentary, Richard. If you don't know what that comment meant, I said that it would be nice if there was a fair documentary made. And yeah, I'd love to. I seriously would, Whitney. I would love to make a documentary, but unfortunately, I don't have the time. I don't have the video editing software. And I feel that I'm just too boring to listen to, which is why the hell are you watching this video then? I'm sorry. Good night. No, I won't leave. But seriously though, I don't think I could do it. But thanks. I really love to do it, but I don't think I can do it. But thanks anyway. Now, so I'd like to thank two people in particular before I go into iterating. I'd like to thank Silent Haven for featuring me on their site. I was really stoked. I really like going to that site. I'll put a link in the description. Go check them out. They're an awesome Silent Hill fan site. I totally think you should check those guys out. And I'd like to especially thank Whitney from the Silent Hill Historical Society for spreading this around. She's really great, seriously. Go to Silent Hill Historical Society, follow her on Twitter, follow her Tumblr, seriously. Like them on Facebook. She's really awesome. Fantastic Silent Hill fan. I really think she's probably the greatest fan in the whole fandom. So yeah. So now to finally just iterate some points. I like to think that the Silent Hill fandom can be kind of compared to an oil slick. I know that kind of sounds weird, but let me just explain. An oil slick is great for resources. So basically what I'm saying here is the fandom is great for things like for friendliness, getting to interact with other fans of the series, share your love for the games. But then they can be toxic. They can get into it's easy to fight with them. There are troublemakers in the group, and so on and so on. And also the Star Wars comparison that Minion made ties into this as well. The whole thing that you have that I think the solution of having a distinction accepted in the fandom is a good idea, and one that maybe the fans should think about, a distinction. Do you believe Twin Perfect's position that Team Silent Games are the only canonical games, or do you believe that all the games that have been made are canonical? And just in case I didn't say that, Minion066 did. You can even check the video yourself, so credit him. I didn't say that, but yeah. So basically, I also like to compare it to sort of like the people fight between like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Sort of the fandom can turn into that sometimes, oh, Silent Hill Origins is better than Shattered Memories, or blah 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 blah, so on and so on and so on, oh wait, there's one more comment I forgot to mention. I apologize for this, but I'll just quickly mention it anyway. This is the nicest comment I got. I'd like to thank 24 Just Stands 24 for this. Thanks for saying all this. The SH fandom can really be can just be so mature at times. The part that pisses me off is SH2 is the best one hands down. Yes, it's a great game. I'm even doing my second playthrough right now. But not every game in the series is going to be like it, or else it gets boring. My personal favourite is Origins, which gets bashed as much as Homecoming. They're all great in their own way, and together make a great series. I wish people would just accept that. Exactly. Perfect. I mean, I like Silent Hill for the Room, and a lot of fans did not like that game. I liked it. It was my favourite for a while until I played 2 again, and then they tied, and then Downpour. So they're my 3 favourites in the series. Well, 3 number 1. But yeah, 4 was an awesome game, and people bashed that to hell. And I was really annoyed when I heard some people bashing it, but to be quite honest with you, I have to accept that. Origins is a good game. I really like it because it's Silent Hill on the go. Homecoming's good. It's just really hard. It's glitchy, but I don't mind it. I think it's a good game. And I like all the games in the series. They each have their own thing that makes it unique, and I think they all make up the series in their own way. They all put, each company that made the games after Team Silent put in effort, and you could tell they really wanted to make a good Silent Hill game. And yeah, you just gotta really, even if you don't like the games, you have to admit they tried. They put effort. This is not a cheap cash in like Activision would do. This is effort. And you gotta think about that, and don't bash a game before it comes out like Book of Memories, because that was ridiculous. That was ridiculously disgraceful. Seriously. No one does that. Seriously, no fandom I've seen bashes a game before it comes out. That's just disgraceful. Not even now, and you didn't give it a chance. Right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up there. I've been rabbiting on for too long, but I've been Richard G234, and as always, thank you for watching my videos. Thanks to all the people who subscribed to me and followed me on Twitter after my last Silent Hill fandom video. I'd like to thank The Great Debate and Twin Perfect for being so awesome. And I'd like to thank Whitney as well for being... Whitney and Silent Haven for being awesome as well, for spreading it around. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. You guys, you're the best, you know that? Thanks, guys, for watching. I've been Richard G234, and I say goodbye.